Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Dan Straley, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Batter-pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He hits at a .364 clip. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy. Works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Yeah, there's close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Paul Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Striding into the box, number 52. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 52.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Now in the box, J.T. Realmuto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a high pop-up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Stepping up now, Derek Dietrich. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Rojas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sharp ground ball to third, and that's through for a hit.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Previously against Cole Hamels, he has a 3 for 12 line. First pitch of the at-bat. A curveball that catches the inside corner. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Castro is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hamels comes set. Here it is on 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nothing in the Miami first. We've played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit back toward the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, and Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's gone 3 for 4. Chopped weakly to the left. Anderson is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Brian
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 2-1. swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope,
a ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
Counts 1-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Lewis Brinson goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Standing in, Austin Dean. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hamels has his sign. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. It's tough to do for most guys.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. It remains 0-0. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding in, Ben Zobrist. First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Castro trying to get there, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Cole Hamels. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Dean will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Happ. First offering on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Dietrich is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here now's the pitcher, Dan Straley, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Dan Straley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Popped him up. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 52.
Striding in once again, number 52. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Right over the middle, knee high.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. And she'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Hamels into the windup. Here's the 0-2. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar. You know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ready with another 2-2. Missed with a slider.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. And now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch misses the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Ready with the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first out.
First baseman number 44. Anthony.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. Dietrich ranges to his left. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cubs lead it 1-0. Now batting, JT Realmuto. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, Derek Dietrich. And it's fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Here's Starlin Castro. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hamels is ready. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Line drive to center field. Brinson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One run, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So digging in now, Ben Zobrist. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And now the Cubs pitcher, Cole Hamels. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job at keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. 1 left for the Cubs, but they lead it 1-0. Standing in, Brian Anderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. On the ground to third. Bryant's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Center fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Now at the plate, Lewis Brinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Hap is there, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 44, Austin Dean.
Up next from Miami, Austin Dean. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hamels into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left. Time to put this one away in the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game going for him. Wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Happ, the runner at third with no outs. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Castro. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. One out, nobody on. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Number 79 is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hard hit at 3rd. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 52.
Ready for another shot now. Number 52. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Weak chopper up the line. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with a breaking ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Three and one to the Marlins middle infielder. JT Realmuto would be next. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit down the line at first, and this is going to be a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Miami down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Javi Guerra is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Javi Guerra.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. They'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today. First delivery to him on the way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And she'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Cole Hamels. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the 1st out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
1-1. Realmuto stands at first with 1 out. Line toward the gap in left center, and Castro's got himself a base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that's going to land foul. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Cut fastball misses 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Ball 1.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rizzo has a play. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Cubs 2 and the Marlins 1. Now the skipper's hit area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Adam Conley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Magneuris Sierra is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 34.
So coming to the plate, Paul Hamels. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading off for the Cubs, the pitcher number 35, Cole Hamels.
First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Albert Almora will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for round number 2. Here's Jason Hayward now. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1. Albert Almora will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 5, Albert Almora.
Leading off the inning, Austin Dean, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hayward on the run, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch takes this the other way to right, and there's a base hit. So there you go, the possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box now, Magneuris Sierra, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Magneuris Sierra becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Yadiel Rivera will come on now and pinch run here. So striding in, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit high.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to 1 guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
To the right side and through a base hit. Realmuto rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's in there as they push the lead to 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Popped him up. Rizzo over to his left, and that ends the inning. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park. Set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Drew Steckenrider comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Sierra is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
One out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Javier Baez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Fish came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adam